Bowl a day keeps Aaron's bullshit away.
Go facts.
Wow. Somebody woke up and chose violence this morning. Welcome to Word Never Changes, everyone. My name's Aaron Love. I'm the GM. With me today is Shea Dan.
Yes, Hubert, the detective.
Trevor Noah.
As Jimothy, who never skips being skeptical of Midas Day.
Elliot Shanley.
As Harriet, the deputy.
And Sean Curl.
It's Midas. Damn, I'm lucky.
And Rich.
Yeah. Rich, bitch.
Blackjack and hookers.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Oh, God. Sorry. My brain just went Cocaine Bear and Yaguai, and that went down a bad path. Am I doing the recap? Does somebody else want to do the recap? Where are we at?
I can pull it out this time.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of doing it.
Last time on War Never Changes. We start out at night and drive all the way through to Arroyo, resting in the truck in between. In Arroyo, we get there and find a mob taking a person that Midas might find familiar to jail, while Midas and Jimothy sneak away into the Arrow, a casino Midas remembers. Midas becomes very lucky in the casino, and Jimothy gets skeptical. Meanwhile, Hubert and Harriet go to the jail, meet up with Deputy Jacobs, and learn about the plot of what's going on. And like Sheriff Tannen's dead and other stuff.
Stanley.
Nice.
Wait, it was Sheriff Stanley?
Tanley. Tanley. Tanley.
I have Tannen.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I said it wrong. I don't know. Stanley.
I believe that.
Yeah, I would believe it too.
He ate his greens.
So yeah, I think where we left off was Midas was winning big. The rest of the party met up at the Arrow as Midas caught the eye of who you guys assumed was Rusty Pete, a 6 foot big burly guy with brownish reddish hair. That was kind of making his way at a pretty steady pace towards the table that Midas was currently sitting at. Do you guys want to take and pick it up from there?
Nah, we're good.
I'd like to pick it up.
Let's go back to
5 minutes in the
Bethesda.
future.
5 minutes into the future. Okay.
Yeah.
So I believe I don't know where we left off with Harriet and Hubert. Had you guys made it? Have you guys like reunited, or were you guys just making it your way into the casino?
We gone in, yeah, and then
they saw me win my last hand.
yeah,
Okay.
and then what's his face? Rusty Peter came by.
Rusty Iron Pipe walked in the room.
Okay. So, what would Hubert and Harriet like to do as they enter the Arrow?
I assume we probably head straight over to Midas, just watch him play at his table. So we're
Okay.
probably squaring up with Rusty Pete now.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if all 4 of you are kind of grouped up at the table,
I'm gonna see that he's looking and start walking over, and I think I might have a little bit of a PTSD, you will, with that whole situation, and I'm gonna enter fight or flight. I'm gonna grab the deck of cards off of the table from the dealer, and I am going to use Feigns Escape.
okay.
and I am going to flip it into a fluttering explosion, causing me to briefly become hidden. And to all the creatures using vision as a precise sense, and then I'll sneak. And then I have enough cover to sneak until the end of my turn. Well, this is whatever. I'm just gonna kind of use it as like a a smoke bomb, you know?
Yep.
So I'm gonna grab that deck, flutter it off the table, and then just disappear.
Okay.
Roll a stealth.
Yeah, I think.
I'm sweating fucking bullets, by the way.
Uh,
Midas is sweating
uh,
through the little pores he has.
Are you
So-
keeping track of how much ammo that is?
Yeah. I think I still have 60 rounds. I'm not sure. I found a bunch of when I was looting when you guys weren't playing.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's closer to 1100.
oh my
True.
God.
I shoot caps.
You have, according to your inventory, you have 21.
That doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right at all. You have not been keeping track, sir.
Way to keep the meta wall.
I
Just
have
like,
actually. Every time I attack, it gets rid of one.
Are you sure that you're only getting rid of one and like not 10 at a time?
Oh yeah, I'm positive.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So to go back to your Fane's escape, though,
Yeah.
to be considered hidden, you have to succeed on a DC 11 flat.
Flat
Or
check.
wait, hold on. A
As
creature
in
you're
just the
wait, no,
D20.
it's a creature that you're hidden from. Is
Yeah.
flat-footed to you. It must succeed on a DC. Okay, sorry, I read that wrong. Oh,
Well, yeah. I mean, I stay hidden. What did it say? Fucking
Yeah,
6 seconds.
yeah, you continue to sneak. So it says you interact with a. You interact to draw a deck of cards and flip in a fluttering explosion, causing you to become briefly hidden. To all other creatures, then you sneak. So yeah, I would still have to do the DC 11 for you to become hidden, I believe.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
Wait, did you
That
roll
was
and I rolled, or did you just roll 2 dice?
No, you rolled a 10.
yeah,
Okay.
I saw that.
Well, on my screen, 2 dice popped up, so that like 2 dice rolled and they both came up the same value. That was really weird.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? My brain broke. Regardless, 10. So yes, you do succeed.
So I'm gonna sneak and gonna fucking hide, cowering.
So, what the rest of you guys see is, as you guys are huddled around Midas, at this table, you see him pick up the deck of cards, and as Rusty P is kind of, beelining for the table, he just plays 52 card pickup in the air, and it causes a huge commotion where everybody's like looking at the cards and like trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and Midas just like drops down in the middle and just like disappears out of sight. And as Rusty P is approaching the group.
Would it be better is if Midas does his little trick, and then as everyone's like looking around distracted, he just moves over one chair.
I'm pretty sure that would mean that you would not be hidden at that point.
Yeah,
It would be hilarious though.
I'm a recognize that's a Jimothy move though, because
It
I
is.
would never suspect that I'd move over a chair.
So yeah, remember Jimothy's origin there, Trev? Tried
Not really.
hiding in a bush.
Well, anyway, do we all roll that flat check? Because I was definitely keeping an eye on Midas.
I mean, if you want to, it just says a creature you're hidden from. So I don't think that he's necessarily trying to be hidden from you.
No. I don't. No, it's just Rusty Pete or
Yeah.
whoever. I don't care if you guys know where I'm at. It's just everybody else.
So totally not a sponsor, but I just finished a rewatch of The Hobbit, and so I just
Nice.
pictured Bilbo when he just like whoop. He just does this thing where he just like crouches down in the middle of a group, and everybody just like moves forward, and he's like, "Oh, here I am." That's what I was picturing Midas doing. So yeah, you are currently hidden. So are you like stealthing away from the group, or what exactly are you doing, Midas?
I'm gonna. I think there's an upstairs portion.
Of the arrow, I believe it's all downstairs. Yeah, it's all downstairs.
It's all downstairs.
Yeah, but there is like slot machines around, roulette tables. There's like definitely things that you could like hide behind if that's what you're trying to go for.
Yeah, because I don't wanna leave the room because I'm not gonna totally ditch the group.
Okay.
I've done that one too many times.
Yep.
I'm mostly scared. Like I'm not pissed off. I'm just cowering kind of thing. Because I'd imagine I'm getting a little bit of
Yeah, you got some heat on you.
flashbacks. Getting a little bit of like, oh shit, this is all too familiar. And I'm gonna try hiding for this guy.
Okay. Is Midas remembering? Is he just like picking up on PTSD vibes, or do you think that he's flashing back on like specific instances?
Not specific instances, just the feeling.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, so Midas like ducks down and sneaks over and is currently like hiding on the side of a slot machine out of sight. So like nobody definitely Rusty Pete did not see where the fuck he went. He just dipped. But Rusty Pete like saw the flurry of cards and still is beelining towards the group, but has no line of sight on where Midas went. So yeah, as he approaches the group, he's like after the cards have like fluttered down to the ground, he's just like looking around for Midas. Hey, where did your buddy go?
Ta-da! He's magic.
Yeah, he kind of seemed like he was magic at the table. That's why I wanted to come over here and see what. Oh.
I cannot say. We got here late, so.
Are you the proprietor of this casino?
I mean, I'm currently the one that's in charge. Yeah.
So Rusty Pete.
How did you know my name?
Oh, we have some questions for you, Rusty.
Yeah.
Come with us, please. We'll go to your office.
Yeah, please come.
Yeah, my office. Huh. He likes the sound of that. So yeah, he takes you guys away from the casino floor, if you will, down a very short hallway and through a door. And as
like
you guys...
how short? Like short, like is in it doesn't go on for a long time, or like the ceiling? Because
short as in the length of the hallway. It's only
Okay.
about like 6 feet. 6 feet long.
Can I get through the door?
Yes, you can get through the
All
door.
right.
We get it,
just kinda
Elliot.
hope,
Harry
like-
is big.
Yeah.
Did Jimothy go with them?
That's a good question.
I'm still trying to figure that out. Did I manage to like keep track of Midas?
You can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Well, either I guess either way.
Or I guess yeah, it would be the DC 11 if you really
either way. If I see you walk in, I'm gonna. When I see you trying to decide, I'm gonna go like, Psst, Jimothy, over here.
Yeah.
Come here.
I go over.
I don't know what's going on right now, man, but I'm freaking out. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, okay. I think now would be the best time to do that. Don't forget your winnings.
Oh no, I got all those.
All right. I'll make a distraction.
All right.
And I'm gonna pull out my bat and go to like a slot machine on the opposite side of the room and just start hitting it. Like, oh, this stupid slot machine. There's something wrong with it.
I'm gonna attempt to sneak out unseen.
Okay. So 2 things here. Jimothy, give me a roll to hit. I want to see something.
To hit an inanimate object. I better hit it, Aaron.
Well, I'm mostly seeing if you crit.
To hit. Strike with my bat.
Oh,
shit.
35 against the slot machine.
I think that would be a crit against a person.
So 35 is definitely a crit. So Jimothy walks up and just smashes the front of a slot machine, and when he hits it, it just instantly goes into jackpot mode and just starts
hell
spitting
yeah.
shit fucking everywhere. It just like starts short circuiting and just like shooting caps in every fucking direction, and like it catches the attention of everybody in the casino, and people just start rushing towards it.
Oh wow, gambling's actually pretty cool. And then I'm gonna just pocket as many caps as I can.
Okay, let's.
You want me to roll a stealth check, by the way, real quick?
Yes, you can do that while I'm rolling. Oh my god.
I got a 31.
Yeah, nobody sees you with the distraction. You're just like poof. Yeah, so you got you pick up 21 caps there, Jimothy.
Nice.
And then after you hit it and everybody starts swarming, you see other staff of the casino also like, what the fuck? And they start rushing over there too.
Hey, yeah, everyone over here, we got some free caps.
Yeah, like literally all the patrons are just like have surrounded the slot machine, are just shoving caps in like their pockets. Like there's one old lady that literally is just like scooping caps up with her shirt and just like running out, and like it's just pure chaos and madness right now. The staff is like running over to like try and keep people from grabbing the caps and seeing what's going on with the machine, and like one of them saw you hit it, and so they're about 50 feet from you, but they're pointing at you and they're just like running towards you.
Yeah, I did want to say I don't want to get caught up in this crowd. So as soon as people start flocking over, I want to try to back away so they're surrounding the machine, but not Jimothy.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Oh man. 15.
Okay, yeah, 15. There's enough commotion that Jimothy just kind of does the. Oh God, I gotta watch my references here. Yeah, you just kind of step back into like essentially like the mob of people that are running over to scoop up caps. And you just kind of disappear in the crowd.
Yeah, I teleport to the nearest shadow.
So yeah, as Jimothy just kind of like merges into the crowd and Midas makes his way out the front door. I think they were going to cut back to Harriet and Hubert. So yeah, at this point, as you guys have entered the office that you know as Rusty Pete's office, you get this like musty cigar smell that you can just tell that there's been like years and years of cigars in like this room. Just kind of like musky and like not doesn't really smell the greatest. And as you enter, there's two like super worn with some patches, some holes, some rips, and like leather chairs that are sitting in front of like a brown wooden desk. And he makes his way around the desk and sits down in like a black leather chair and kicks his feet up on the desk. Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Do you know anything? Oh, you want to go robe it?
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead, Deputy Harriet.
I was just gonna ask if he knows anything about the murder of Sheriff Tanley.
Yeah.
That's really about it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I really know is that the sheriff perished this morning, and my boss, he seems like he might have been the one that done it.
Your boss?
Yeah, my boss, Vinny.
Vinny, elaborate. Why is he the one who has done it?
I don't know. How would I know? They found his knife in the sheriff, so I assume it's him.
So far you know of one person who you don't know how they could have killed the sheriff, and they're your primary suspect. I'm glad we're the detectives here.
I mean, the actual deputy of the town seems to think that was him. It was his knife that was in the sheriff, so
The actual deputy doesn't know shit.
I mean,
Can I do? Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
No, go.
I was gonna see if I can do like a perception check on the stream of what is seemingly bullshit streaming out of this mother's.
Yeah, go for
mouth.
it.
May I as well?
Yeah.
Since we're both
Absolutely.
conducting this interrogation.
Well, I always forget how this works. Is there an aid, Shay?
Yeah, I'm looking right at. Wait, maybe I'm not.
There's
Where's
an
aid?
aid action, right?
Yeah. There's an aid. I'm trying to think of because
Because you're the one that said it first. Instead of you guys doing 2 rules, I was just gonna have him aid you. Because you guys are kind of both interrogating him.
yeah, it's aid is the DC.
Oh, it's a
is
reaction.
15.
Yeah.
So I think you would just roll perception. I think, and then if you get over 15, it's a +1 unless you're a master. Then it's +2, I think.
And that would determine the modifier on your roll.
It would be it would whatever to boost.
Yeah. So to try and ally, it's a critical success. You grant your ally a +2, success +1, and a critical failure and gets a -1.
Gotcha. I got 29.
Yeah, that's a critical success.
Hey yo.
So it's +2.
Yeah.
How does that go with my nat 1?
I mean everything checks out according to Hubert. However,
you know what? I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute
I was
here.
gonna hero point.
Oil can.
You hear Midas's voice in the background. Hero point.
What was the circumstance for a crit? Is it
+2?
+2? Okay. I mean, better 17. Oh wait,
17?
+2.
+2. 19.
So what was your specific question? Were you seeing if he's lying? Is that what you were going for?
I just like it's the way that he's responding seems sus to me, and I just kind of I don't know. I want to suss if he's like not entirely being truthful. I guess at least to try to see if that's the angle I need to go or not. Or
Yeah. So what you pick up on is like he essentially knows as much information as anybody else at this point. You do pick up that he is probably, how do I say this? He's not like happy about it, but it benefited him that Vinny is out of the picture currently. If that makes any sense. So it's not that he's like super happy that the sheriff is dead necessarily, but he's like, oh shit, with Vinny out of the way, this is my fucking casino. I'm the guy in charge. So in regards to the information, you're not picking up on any lies or anything, but you are picking up on the fact of like with his boss out of the picture, he definitely benefited.
Okay. So recipe. I don't think we've been introduced. My name's Hubert, and I'm an agent here, and this is my co-agent Harriet. And we've been assigned to this special case with the sheriff being murdered and all. So we've taken a very particular interest to the town and everyone here, and I just want to assure you that we're going to be looking very, very closely into this situation, and we're going to need further agreements with you. It means don't leave town.
I couldn't if I wanted to. They shut them gate.
And,
Do you want to?
No, why would I want to leave this? And he with that he grabs a cigar and like chops off the end and starts to light it.
Well, because Mr. Pete, I have it on firm authority that Vinny's probably innocent. So your boss is gonna be coming back, and you should probably keep your nose clean if you want to keep your shit.
And if and when Vinny comes back, that's a bridge I'll cross. One.
So this used to be Vinny's office before just like a few minutes ago, really.
Yeah.
Mind if we take a look around?
I guess.
Maybe we can find some evidence to prove Vinny culpable and keep your boss locked away.
Sure, but don't go be taking nothing.
All right. Can I roll like a perception check for the just the office, see if there's any like things hanging up, anything in the drawers of the desk, or like notes or letters,
Um.
paperwork that might be laying about.
Yeah.
21.
21. So, as you're looking through stuff, you're just seeing a lot of paperwork of just money coming in, money coming out, kind of things. You're just kind of looking through it. There's a ledger of people that various people. It's not like it's just one individual, but you're seeing various people that owe debts. There's there's Jeffrey from Grub and Pub that owes him 13 caps. There's the mayor owes him 20 caps, and just certain people throughout town. Some people are of note, and some people are not. But there's just various people that have gambled and been like, oh, I'll pay you next next Tuesday or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
No, there isn't any that are super outstanding. There's no dollar amounts that catch your eye. But as you're going through, you're digging around. And one thing that you do find that kind of catches your eye and kind of makes you question things is tucked behind some paperwork of no note. There's a Lucky 13 chip. That's not from the Arrow. It's definitely from the Lucky 13 casino.
Is there a valuation of the chip? Is it?
Yeah, it's worth 5 caps. It's a 5
Okay.
cap. So it's not worth a lot, but it's just kind of weird that the other casino in town has a poker chip that's hidden amongst Vinny's stuff.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Do you guys find anything?
I mean, we found lots of things, like a ledger that shows people owe you money. Go figure. You're a casino chip. Go figure.
Wait, what's a casino chip doing here? That should be in with the, where we exchange caps for chips.
Must have fallen out of someone's pocket.
You mind hand that over and I'll take it to where it's supposed to belong?
I don't think we're going to be handing evidence over just so willy-nilly there, Rusty Pete.
I mean, if it's property of the casino, then it needs to stay with the casino.
It's not the property of this casino.
Wait, what?
That's all these questions we're going to have today, Rusty Pete. We'll be in touch. Just keep yourself available. Let's go, Harriet.
All right. I'm going to grab the chip.
Okay. As you guys make your way out of the office, Harriet just takes one more glance back behind her shoulder at Rusty Pete, and he has his feet up on the desk and he's blowing smoke rings for the cigar. And as you guys make your way down the hallway and start entering the casino, and you start hearing this massive ruckus from behind you, you hear Rusty Pete go, "Motherfucker!" And he gets up and he starts running because he remembers essentially Midas with all those winnings. He's like, "Oh fuck!" They distracted me, and so he comes running up from behind you guys. But you guys are about 10 feet ahead of him. And as you enter the casino, there's just chaos and commotion you wouldn't believe. People are just scooping up caps. Staff members are looking at each other what the fuck do we do? There's one guy that's trying to shove the fucking the drawer of the slot machine back in, trying to keep people away. It's just pure chaos. But you guys don't see Jimothy or Midas anywhere to be found.
All right. Well, if we don't see him, I'll just head towards the exit. That guy smelled like death, Hubert.
I will take your word for it.
Also, I feel like we should discuss having code names. I don't know if it's a good idea to be given murder suspects our names.
I thought about it, but then I
Yeah.
just didn't really want to improv it, so I just
Yeah, no, that was the same thing too. I was hoping I just could stand there and stare. We'll talk about it later. We'll brainstorm. You want to just take the names of the deputy and the sheriff?
yeah, that seems like it'll be a little bit confusing.
All right.
What about Scolder and Murray?
Am I Scolder?
Yes, and I'll
Nah,
be Murray.
okay. All right, Murray. All right, yeah. I'm gonna just beeline towards the exit.
Okay. So as you guys walk through the doors and leave the commotion and noise and pure chaos behind you, you take a few steps out into the fresh air after being in that danky, musky office. The fresh air is kind of it's refreshing, for lack of a better word. And as you guys take a few steps out behind you, there's just like one person and then like two or three people, and like everybody is coming out of the casino, just like making their run for it with caps and just like spilling a couple as they run. And people are like, "Get out of here!" And they're just like running in every which way. And about 10-15 feet in front of you, you see Timothy and Midas. Are you guys, Midas specifically, are you still kind of trying to hide, or
Yeah,
are you, or
I'm
how are
trying
you
to
feeling?
clear the area. I'm fucking sweating and panting, having a full blown like panic attack.
Okay. So
Not thinking clearly.
yeah, you guys run out of the casino. When you guys left the casino, there's a building that was directly in front of the casino, and you guys ran along the side of it, and then you ducked around the corner, and you guys are just kind of standing there like panting.
Aaron, if there are any people running this way, Timothy's gonna race them.
Well, there wasn't anybody when you guys came out. Essentially, you guys ran and like kind of ducked around a corner. And
Okay.
as you guys ducked around the corner, Hubert and Harriet came out and they just like kind of saw you turn around the corner, and then behind them, everybody's just like scattering.
Okay. I just to make sure that they see us, I'll do a little hand wave over here, like, "Hey, over here."
Oh, thank goodness for the wave.
I'll be leaning up against the side of the building, just fucking like, fucking freaking.
Yeah. Then I definitely want to check on Midas. Hey, so that seems to be the place that's getting you all upset. What happened?
I don't know. All I know is I feel something I haven't felt in a long time.
Alive?
I'm scared.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Scared of? I don't know. You were just winning at that game, and I don't know why you'd be scared of that.
I got this bad feeling.
Oh, did it have something to do with that guy?
Yeah. I know I'm not supposed to feel great winning and all, but I saw that man coming towards me, and I felt it. I felt that fear I haven't felt in forever.
Because winning is usually pretty fun.
Nah, not this time. Not this time.
I imagine at this point, Harriet and Hubert have made their way over.
Correct.
So, what did you guys find out? You went down that place. That guy really seems to scare Midas.
Well, he doesn't smell great, and he's pretty shady as shit, and his boss was playing at the other casino.
Huh.
Yeah, I think that guy's like the second in command for the casino. But so I guess maybe something happened at his casino beforehand with Midas.
Maybe, but he doesn't seem to remember.
I don't ever remember being here before. Like I don't remember. I remember feeling, like it's a familiar place, and I just don't know, man. I went in there, I won some money, I was happy, and then every emotion left my body, and fear took it over.
Well, he seemed to be specifically looking for you, Midas.
I don't know. I've never seen that man before in my life. Even as the way I am now, I've never seen that man.
Yeah, you remember at least.
I mean, I've been around a long time. The way I am now, I don't know before this life I'm living. But I've never seen that man.
Maybe he hypnotized you to forget. But why would he do such a thing?
Yes, a nefarious plot. Way to uncover the mystery there, Jimothy.
Oh, I know. We should tell the local authorities.
That's going to be a little difficult. Turns out this town has a bit of a murder mystery going on.
Oh, at the same time, we got a Midas mystery going on.
Yeah, interesting. But somebody shot the sheriff.
Oh. So this place is lawless now?
No,
No, it is not lawless, my
we
friend.
are the law now.
Harriet and I have assumed position of the lawmakers and takers.
Does that mean you're staying behind?
No, we're just hanging out and fucking with people while we're here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, and why not solve a mystery while we're doing it too? Harriet and I turned out to be quite the dynamic duo.
So there's a murder at the same time that we show up.
Yep.
Yes.
It wasn't you guys, was it? Because you guys went off on your own.
We went to a mob. I think they would have noticed if we killed somebody, Jimothy.
I don't know. We were too busy winning at these card games.
Yeah, they just kind of give caps away there, it seems.
Oh yeah, I got 21 caps.
Oh shit.
But that was just a distraction to get Midas out of there. He seemed to be having a bad time. Anyway, the sheriff is dead. Midas is scared. I think that's all we can do here. Maybe we should move on.
All right. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Probably Pete killed the sheriff, but we don't really care.
If Pete killed him, should we kill Pete?
I'd be okay killing Pete if Midas is scared of him.
Seriously, we should just kill Pete anyways.
Yeah, let's just kill Pete and go.
That's completely fine.
The roving assassins. That's what we become.
Yes, here to murder all of Aaron's NPCs.
If they don't shoot missiles at us first. Well, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm not that great at solving things. I'm going to leave it in your hands since you guys are the new deputies here.
Okay. I mean, if you want to help, let us
Oh
know.
no!
If you need help, does Midas need help?
Oh, I look over at Midas.
I throw up.
He needs help.
I grew up.
You guys see the grossest puke you've ever seen. It's like green and like stringy and just like gnarly with like chunks of like what you can only assume were like the inside of his cheek. It's just like yeah, go ahead.
Graphically gross. Did we went like Harriet was looking through the ledgers of people that owe money?
Correct.
Did Harriet happen to see Midas's name? I'm just thinking back now.
No. The only names
Okay.
that you really saw, at least of people that you have already been told about or know about, was the Mayor Wilson and Jeffrey, the owner of Grub and Pub. Those are the only two, and they were pretty. Harriet kind of chalked them off to be a pretty minimal amount that it wouldn't be enough to like have a motive or anything. At least that's what it was only like I think 13 and 20 caps.
That's what you want us to think, Aaron.
Seems a little too clean.
Yeah. It's the person you medium suspect.
Medium suspect.
Okay. So I guess we don't necessarily have to solve the mystery here. We just know that there is something going on, and then that guy Vinny that ran the casino before the Arrow, he's in jail right now as the main suspect.
I mean, you guys did tell the deputy that you would get to the bottom of it, and they kind of locked down the town until like due process is done.
Oh, right, that's the part I forgot. They locked the town down.
Yep.
Damn.
Like,
is the time on the calendar correct? Like 2 a.m?
no, sorry, that should be. God, I closed it out as soon as I logged in. No, it should be approximately like 2 p.m. It should be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you guys like pretty much got here in like the late morning stuff.
Okay. Well, it seems we got plenty of daytime left. Should we, I don't know, question some people?
Yeah, you can come along. I think we should probably go to the next casino.
Yeah, it was the clue that we found at the last place was a chip for the Lucky 13 casino, and it should not have been there, is what we gathered from Rusty Pete.
Rusty Pete stole a chip from another casino?
No,
Well, I don't think it was him.
no, yeah. Vinny probably took the tip from the other casino to his office in the Arrow.
Who's Vinny?
Who knows? He's the guy who owns the Arrow. He's the guy who's arrested in jail right now.
Aha! Vinny murdered the sheriff.
Maybe. We gotta confirm that.
But the chip might also be there because Carl, who's the owner of Lucky 13, might have been fucking around with Vinny's stuff too. Yeah, you guys really should have gone to the jail with us. Like, we got a lowdown of information.
Jimmy Thief throws up.
So Timothy throws up a slightly bigger pile than Midas.
All right, well, now that we got that out of the way, let's head over to Lucky 13.
Cool.
As Midas walks with everybody, he's gonna be super like kind of tucked is the best way I could explain it. Kind of just like to himself, head on a swivel constantly, just looking everywhere, like making sure nobody's following him or anything like that. He's gonna try and stay between like Harriet and Jimothy, like an entourage.
I would assume like he kind of pops the collar on his duster as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what he's kind of just like, fuck. I don't want to be here anymore.
This was kind of your idea, buddy.
I didn't know this is what I was in for.
Just right, Midas. You just remember, Whatever happened here before, you didn't have us with you.
I don't know who I had with me, when, why, nothing.
Well, maybe walking around will kind of jumble something for you.
God,
This
I
might be
hope
good
not.
for you.
Yeah, I hope not.
I think the term they use is cathartic.
English, please. Don't use none of your fancy robot talk.
I think that's a thing they use to help you go to the bathroom in hospitals.
Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close, Timothy.
It's relief.
Well, yeah, if you've been holding it in for a while, I'm sure it's a relief.
Exactly.
So as you guys walk towards the Lucky 13, you pass a couple buildings that you suss out to be like residential houses, and you do pass another shop, and you make your way up to the Lucky 13. As you approach, you're already, before you even enter the building, you're already picking up definitely different vibes. Whereas the Arrow seemed a little bit more like run down, and on the inside, it kind of had its like mobster theme to it, but it had a very somber atmosphere. As you guys are making your way up to Lucky 13, there's people there like leaning up against the building, drinking, and they're like being loud and happy, and like just like as you guys approach the building, it's already giving off complete opposite vibes as the air. And as you guys enter the building, and you walk through, it's like bright lights, like different colored lights of like blues and greens and yellows and reds. And it's just like very lively. Like everybody seems to be happy. Everybody seems to be having a good time. It's like, you know, the strip on Vegas. Just like everybody's like, yeah, like everybody's just having a great time. Like they feel, and you kind of get vibes that people are like winning, and everybody's just having great ecstatic time. Which is like polar opposite of the vibe of the Arrow. This place doesn't necessarily have a theme to it like the Arrow did. But the staff is nicely dressed. They have like white button ups, like cufflinks. They like a tie. They're very like they're very well put together, but there's no like theme or anything like that.
We've been on the road for a while now. How dirty are we?
You tell me. You
I
guys
think
stayed
we'd
in a
be
road rough.
super fucking dirty.
Yeah. I mean, you
Speak for
guys.
yourself. Fucking shiny as shit.
I mean, you guys already stand out, just because you guys are such a motley crew. And you guys
Not a
have
sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Fuck.
um however, from your walk from the you guys have walked from the Arrow to the jail, and from the Arrow to Lucky 13. You guys have like made your way around the town enough. One thing that you guys have kind of clocked is that they're all humans here. Like you have not seen another ghoul or super mutant, or even a robot for that matter. This is a very, and like so far all that you've seen is very human settlement.
Cool. Jimothy fits in for once.
This place is definitely not our scene. Oof.
Nah.
Well, I guess we go in.
Yeah. And a lot like the Arrow, you see, like rows of slot machines, roulette tables, the normal the normal casino games that the Arrow also has. They do have one thing that's a little bit different than the Arrow, which is like a lottery ticket system, where like it's more like a raffle, I guess. Like you could buy tickets, and the more tickets you purchase, the higher chance of winning. But that's the only thing that's about different when it comes to the games that you guys see. As you guys make your way through all the different patrons that have been like drinking since dawn. About as you make your way to about in the middle of the casino, there is one thing that you guys do notice. And who has a higher perception between Hubert and Harriet?
Me.
You do?
Midas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Harriet, so as you so yeah, as like I said, as you make your way through the casino, you do recognize the guy that helped bring in Vinny, Carl. He's, in his late 40s, like slick black hair, very well dressed, very well put together, has like a goatee, and you can tell that he's, how do I say this? He's being very stern and like mildly angry at somebody that he's talking to. And he's like, you guys can tell just from his demeanor that he's like trying to be quiet, but he's like, like pointing at him, and like you can tell he's pretty pissed off. And the person that he's talking to, is in his, it's a male, and he's in his early 20s, and he has you guys pick up on like he has a similar look to Carl. Like they might be related or something.
I mean, I won't interrupt the family drama, but I will eavesdrop.
Yeah, same.
My focus is going to be on Midas to see if he's getting worse.
Yeah, I have dysentery now.
I mean, Midas doesn't really block anything with the Lucky 13. Like not like the arrow. Like you're not picking up on any any bad vibes or anything that you have been here before. It just kind of seems like another place that you hadn't been before, or at least that's what you're picking up on. However, you still have mild feelings that are like left over from when you were at the arrow.
I'm
But
still shitting bricks.
yeah, so with Hubert, you want to roll a 8 action, and Harriet, you want to roll a perception?
Sure.
Sure. I rolled a 29.
Then it'd be +1 for my 19.
Rolled a 30.
Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, so that's what, a 31 altogether, I think.
No, 30.
Oh, 30 altogether.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you can hear him say like, you gotta get your shit together. You can't be doing this shit. Like, you're gonna be the heir of the Lucky 13. This is gonna be yours one day. Like, you can't be acting like a child. Like, you gotta get your shit together. What are you gonna do with your life? Like, are you gonna live with me and your mom for the rest of your life? Like, this is gonna be yours one day. And like that's pretty much what you hear.
Does the sun look like off kilter or distressed in any way?
Um, the distressed vibe that you're picking up is kind of like shameful. Like he's being reprimanded right now, so he's kind of like, his head's kind of hanging low, like he's being scolded by his
Can
dad.
I pick up any indication as to what he's being scolded for?
I mean, that's all that you heard.
Hmm. Um. What's the sun like? Look like? What's he wearing?
Pretty much the same thing. Like, they're pretty much wearing like very clean, like suits, well, like suit like attire.
That's freaky.
Yeah, like the ties and like the cufflinks and the white button ups that are buttoned at the wrist, slacks, that sort of thing. Like they're very well to do, put together, kind of thing. I'm sorry, did I answer your question?
Yeah, that seems like entirely too much clothing, but Can I just like take a seat at a slot or something nearby and keep an eye on Carl?
Sure,
And
absolutely.
can I like kind of whisper it to Maurice? Was it Maurice? I've already
Maurice?
forgot.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Our code names.
Golder and Molly.
Molly. Molly. All right, Molly, you watch the kid.
Copy that, partner.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take a seat at a slot and stalk Carl.
Are you going to play or are you just gonna sit?
Oh man, I don't even know if I have any caps. Let me see.
Yeah, where would they be?
That's the thing. I don't think I have like the pockets. I don't think I've been like keeping track of any caps I've gained, or I've just been like, here, Midas, you can have them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you've been doing. Is you've just been kind of handing them off.
Yeah.
Can I see her like patting herself down, like looking for caps to play the game?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then just like sleight of hand one wherever there's a patch of hair.
Nice.
Just one cap?
Yeah.
Okay. That's like minimum bet.
All right.
If I know Elliot, it's minimum bets all day long.
Yeah. I'm glad this is the penny slot.
Okay, so if you're gonna play, roll me 3d6. Oh shit, sorry. Roll me sorry, they have to be separate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just realized that. I'm like, you don't want they have to be individual. Because I don't need a total, I need what each individual roll.
A 2, a 6, and a 1.
One. Yeah, you don't win. You just
Okay.
lost your bet. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep pulling the lever. I don't care if it's like not betting, but if it still spins and it still looks like I'm playing, then that's the illusion I'm trying to maintain.
Okay, fair.
I would like to grab a like drink tray and float around and just kind of like keep an eye on the sun.
You're
It's
gonna
just
do the whole fake waiter thing?
Oh, 100%, Aaron. I'm literally going to pull every trope possible. We're doing a heist at some point.
I fucking love this. It's like reminds me of God damn it, these references. To say R2D2 and
Well, like the way I think to see it is like Hubert's read literally every comic book ever made, and so
Oh, yeah.
like, a hero going undercover. Like I'm sure there's like a spy comic book or something like, and so he just grabs a drink tray and goes around like, would you like a beverage? Beverages here?
Can you give me a performance check?
Absolutely. 19.
Yeah, so so there's a waiter that's like getting like drinks and stuff together and their backs turned. And as their back is turned, Hubert like floats over, grabs the tray, grabs like a white like a wipe down cloth, flips it over like what would be like the shoulder joint of one of his arms, and grabs a couple drinks along the bar and just starts floating off. While keeping one of his three eyes, pivoting, but also keeping an eye on. Was it Carl or the sun that you were keeping an eye on?
I'm watching the sun.
The sun. Okay.
Yeah, Agent Skolder's got the Carl.
Yeah, so one of your three eyes is every now and then kind of just checking in on seeing what's happening with them. But yeah, he's still currently just his head's like hanging low, like just being scolded and yelled at.
I wanna huddle up next to Harriet for security and safety.
All right. Are you like between my legs, like a
Yes, like a dog.
puppy? Yeah.
Just like slipping caps up.
Yeah, I'm putting caps. I'm putting caps in the machine.
And I'm pulling
Yeah.
the lever, and we got a system.
I mean, if you guys really want to roll to see what you get while you're doing that, I mean, you guys could play a couple times. And then
That's Midas's choice. He's the one spending the cash.
I'm throwing it up to you guys if you guys want to like actually play this out, or if
I'll
you.
never turn down an opportunity to gamble. Midas is already on it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Whoa. Okay, Midas.
Oh man,
Oh,
if you would have got a third 6, whoo.
the devil.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't win that round.
for the listening audience, that was a 6, a 6, and a 3.
Thanks, Shay.
Yep.
I was like, oh man, I was still in shock. I was like, oh my god, he was about to get a huge payout. Do you want to do one more and then we can move on if you want, or
Yeah.
that's up to you.
Oh, there it
There's-
is.
Yeah, there
there's
was
your
your-
6.
Oh,
Damn.
oh, dude. So that's a 6, a 5, and a 5. Once again, man, you're just right there.
Damn. Oh well. Hero
Yeah,
point. No, I'm kidding.
I was waiting for you to say that.
if you want, I'll allow it. Do you
No,
have it?
because
Wait, did you already do one? No, you didn't.
well, no, because 655. I would have to.
It's a 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah, he would have had to. You could have re-rolled the 6 if you wanted. I could have allowed.
No.
Okay. So yeah, so that's happening. What's Jimothy doing?
Probably going to notice that Harriet and Hubert are watching this kid. So he's going to outshine the both of them and also go undercover. He's going to walk up to the kid
Mhm.
and go, I'm a Detective Hubert. There is a murder, and you're at the top of our suspect list. What do you have to say for yourself?
He was like that to the kid.
Yeah.
Into the son, I guess I should say. He's not. A kid.
Fuck.
He's in his early 20s.
Fuck.
Jimothy
So-
doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
So his dad is standing right there, and the kid just like looks up like in shock that like somebody's like walking up and talking to him, and then like what do you mean?
Spit it out.
What's going
We
on?
know you
Like,
did it.
Well, I was trying to do a perception check. That's only an 11.
yeah, you don't really clock anything.
Jimothy's not going to be quiet, if that's what you're trying to glean.
No, he
No,
was
no, like,
gleaning if the guy was saying like if the guy knew anything. I knew what he was doing.
Oh.
Yeah, Hubert was trying to see when he said what's going on. He was trying to see if he sussed anything out since he's keeping an eye on him. I got
Thanks,
you,
Jack.
Shay. I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's GM player connection there.
Right? So yeah, he's just kind of fumbling over his words because he just got scolded and he like didn't even get a word in with his dad, and now he's being accused of murder. So he's just like like he doesn't even know what to do or say. But something that you do notice, Hubert, is he's sweating. He was like sweating during the altercation with his dad, but with like some guy just like coming up and startling him, he's just like, what the fuck? Like he's kind of feeling like you're getting the vibes that he's just kind of feeling overwhelmed and doesn't know what to do or say because he's just like in trouble and now he's being accused and stuff. What? You saying that I killed the sheriff? What are you saying?
Yeah, come on, kid. Look, I've helped kill some aquatic cow thingy. You think I'm scared of you? Just confess, and this will all be done with.
I mean, I don't think that you're scared of me. But Dad, what's going on?
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah, what's going on here? Why are you coming after? Why are you coming after my kid?
I turn to whoever's closer, Hubert or Harriet. So what's happening?
Oh, fuck.
Who is closer?
Harriet would most definitely be closer. Harriet's just sitting there like, I try not to look suspicious, just cranking on the fucking lever. And Timothy's just like, "Hey, what am I supposed to be doing?"
Harriet.
I'm not responding because right now I'm Scolder.
Harriet.
Harry's just pulling the lever a little bit faster now.
Yeah. Midas is like struggling to keep up. Putting
All right.
caps.
Hubert.
Oh Jesus! All right, fuck. Yes, Jimothy. I mean, Agent Hubert. Fuck.
We almost got
listen,
him. We just a little bit more questioning.
Yeah, I'll take over from here, bud. Thank you for
Cool.
for opening up the witness.
Yeah, laying the groundwork.
Yep, nailed it. Ah, jeez. All right, so Carl and I'm sorry. What's your name, kid?
My name's Scott. Scotty.
Scott.
Scott.
All right, that's a stupid name, but fine. All right, Scott and Carl. So listen, I understand that you think that Vinny killed the sheriff, but things aren't adding up. And so we've been tasked by Deputy Jacobs to suss out and find the actual murderer.
And what makes you think it's my son?
Yeah, some evidence that was turned up.
He looks at his son questionably and then looks back at you.
But to be entirely honest, Charles, you're not completely innocent of it either. The evidence could be tied to either you or your son.
Well, what makes you think it's either him or me?
It was definitive evidence, Carl.
What's this evidence?
Well, I don't have to tell you. That's the beauty of it.
So you just go around accusing people and saying that they're murderers?
Well, I don't. He does.
I wave my bat threateningly.
Yeah, that's fellow agent. Anyways, listen, Carl. This can go one of two ways.
Yeah.
Nicely, or whatever the hell he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't know what this evidence is. I don't know what you're accusing me of. I don't even know who the fuck this robot is or who that is or what this.
I'm sorry.
Why is there a naked? What the fuck? Why is there a naked super mutant playing slots in my casino?
I mean, first
Harriet
of all,
looks over and uses intimidating glare.
yes.
She's having so much fun on the penny slots.
My God. He's just like, oh shit, okay. He starts looking around to see like where his security is. Okay, so you think it's either me or my son that did this?
It was both of you.
And as you say that, a woman that's also in her early to mid 40s comes walking up to Carl and like puts her hand on her shoulder. Honey, what's going on here? I don't know, this robot and this guy are accusing me and Scotty here of murdering the sheriff. What?
Actually, none of that was stated. We just said that we have evidence that says you were implicated. You were the one that drew to a very large conclusion that we're accusing you of murder.
You said that there was evidence that we did it.
No, I said that we have evidence that you were implicated.
Okay. Well, neither one of us did shit. My wife can vouch that I was in here working on that goddamn slot machine that never seems to work until wee in the morning hours when I crawled into bed with her.
Is it the one that Harriet's at right now?
It totally is.
Well, joke's on you because we were kidding.
Okay, that's not something that you should go around kidding about. We don't. Here in
Indeed.
these parts, we don't find that funny.
Well, let's be honest, dude. You don't find a lot of things funny in these parts.
Okay, well, if you guys don't have any further business, either put some caps on the table or get the hell out of my casino.
I put caps on the table.
How much?
2.
2? Okay, like, do you want to play a hand of blackjack or what's that?
Oh, it's just me giving you my 2 cents.
Hey, nice. That's a hero point thing right there.
I'll allow it.
Yes.
Um,
Listen, Carl. It seems you run yourself a nice clean establishment here. And by that I mean just horribly racist and exclusive. So you probably don't like me, and I definitely don't like you, but I really like Rusty Pete less. But this whole scene sinks. And I just want you to know we're gonna find out what happens. And when we
Yeah.
find out, you better hope that we don't find out it was you. Because
Yeah.
that's gonna be bad, Carl. It's gonna be real bad.
And I'm gonna say very loudly, and try not to kill anyone else.
a couple patrons, like, set up, like, what the fuck? And they're, like, looking around, and Carl takes notice of his patrons. He just does a heavy sigh, and he's like, well, and he's also speaking at the same volume as Jimothy was. Well, we all know that the murderer's already in jail. His knife was found in the sheriff.
Do we, Carl? Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Scolder notes that that's an interesting thing to point out for an innocent person to just be like, "Meh, he's in jail already. Don't worry about it." Okay,
I mean,
Carl.
he was also the owner of the rival casino in town.
Yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of motive.
Okay, so
I
what do
just
you guys?
I just want to push a garbage can over and walk out and float out.
Quick question: who has the chip?
I think
do.
Harry,
Harry.
yeah.
Okay, as I'm slipping fucking
Yes.
caps in, I'm gonna try and grab that chip from
Okay,
her.
I mean, Harry will just.
Wait, yeah. I'm just gonna like, I'll just like tap on you, because I'm sure I see the chip, because it's probably just stuck somewhere on your body,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna point at that and then ask
Uh-huh.
for it.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna fit in the machine.
No, I'm gonna and then I'll pop out, and I'll ask Carl. You know what this is?
Yeah, that's one of our chips.
Why did we find it at the Arrow?
Fuck if I know. They're all throughout this town.
All right, I am going to use lie to me,
Yeah.
and I'm going to use my deception instead of my perception to see if he's lying to me.
Okay, so what exactly are you trying to see if
What?
he's lying about?
The fact that he doesn't know why it was there.
Okay.
So
Sorry, I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
that's well, my dice is in the way.
28.
Get out of here. Leave. 28.
Yeah. So yeah, from Carl, you're not really picking up anything. You don't get any vibes that he's lying.
All right. And then I'm gonna what did you do leaving, Hubert?
Knock over a garbage can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the garbage can up and knock it over again, and then leave with him.
Nice.
Well, being out of caps, Harriet just gets up from the machine and stares down Carl.
Speaking of which, Midas, give me a ballpark number of how many chips you think that you guys were putting in the slots while you were.
I mean, I only rolled for 2.
Yeah, but you guys were saying that you were handing him up, so are you only saying...
I mean,
I mean, I could still roll a few dice while I'm sitting at the machine before I leave.
So, very quickly, it would be a 28 versus Carl's Deception DC, and he's not lying. So for that out there.
okay.
So what were you saying? Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good. I mean, I could roll a few more times. I could say I put like 8, because
Okay.
then that would take me down to. But that would mean I'd have to roll 6 more times if you want.
I mean, yeah, I don't care. I was just saying you guys were like putting them in, so I was just wanting to catch that. Yeah, whatever's going on, every time you guys roll, I'm getting double dice.
I am too.
Yeah,
I
I
got-
think it's the
I gotta
dice
figure that out.
thing that we.
Yeah. So yeah, there was no payout for those. Cool. So yeah, you guys leave the lucky 38 with
38.
Whoa.
Sorry, 38. Wow. God damn it. That's an actual casino in New Vegas. Wow, my brain just went what? Yeah, lucky 13.
Not a sponsor.
No sponsor.
So yeah, you guys leave the lucky 13 casino with, a little bit more information and, after talking to various suspects, and you guys will continue your search for who murdered Sheriff Tanley next time.
We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave.